to our channel. My partner Adam and I and our dog Twyla have been travelling around Australia for the last 2 years part-time in our converted Ford Transit camper van. But in this episode, I'm going to be changing things up a little bit and I'll be taking you to see Mexico, where I travelled around for 4 weeks with a good friend of mine, Monica, and we went to plenty of cities and towns and I can't wait to show you them. Now, if you're someone who loves us for our van life videos, don't worry, they'll be returning. We'll have plenty more of them. I'll be just putting these Mexican videos out sporadically over the next few months. But we've got plenty more to come with Twyla and Adam on our adventures in our van. Hola and welcome back to the channel. I'm King Dino and on this episode we are in Puebla. I hope I've said that right. We arrived late last night and went out for dinner. We went for a bit of a drive and saw a little bit of the city at night. We even saw the volcano before the sun went down. And now we have arrived in town and we are here at, how do you say that, Monica? San Pedro Cholula. Now I have been here before and there is the ancient pyramid and also a church on top of the pyramid, what the Spanish built on top of there. So we're gonna go see all these things now and I'm gonna take you around town. We're starting off by heading up to the church on top of the, do you call it a pyramid?
Yes.
Yeah, on top of the pyramid. And the walk is quite steep. So we started the walk up and we'll see how we go. Come on, Monica, hurry up. We better get out to the top. Well, the bells are ringing. That means we're almost to the top. There it is. And the view up here is amazing. But I'm not going to show you that until we get up there. All right, let's head up. Yeah, it might take a little while to get up. Monica, you're going a bit slow there. Come on. Under there, under there. I'm a tad out of breath, but we did finally make it. So, this is the church. I'm out of breath. And yeah, so let's get a close up of the church and then I'll show you the view. So you've seen the church, now let's check out this view. It is amazing. You can get the whole town in this, from to the new city to the old city, and including the volcano, which Monica's going to help me with the name. What is the name, Monica, of this volcano?
Popocatépetl.
There you go. And the easy name?
Popo.
Popo. So I'm going to choose to say Popo because I'm hopeless when it comes to names. So you would have seen at the start of the video, Popo at night. This is during the day. It is actually an active volcano. It's it has smoke coming out of it. So they're not just clouds, that's smoke as well. And they had a red alert not too long ago, so they all had to get ready just in case it did go off. If it would hit the town, I don't know. It is pretty far away and there is a town just before it. So those poor people, if that ever goes, who knows? But pretty exciting. It's the first active volcano I've ever seen. I love staying in our volcano in Victoria, camping, but I don't think I'd be camping at that volcano. Anyway, so this is the old city, which we're going to be walking around today. You can see it all the way around. And now I'm going to take you across to the other side, where it's a more modern city. We've made it to the back of the church, and if I turn around, I'll show you the more modern side of the city. Yes, you can see in the distance all the big buildings. We drove past these ones. We're staying out this way and we drove past that building last night. But yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous and it really is an ever-growing city. I don't know what's worse, walking up or walking down. It's so steep. But anyway, hopefully we make it. Hopefully I don't fall while I'm talking to you, but now that I've shown you the church, let's go down and see what the Spanish destroyed. Walking down, there's a whole heap of squirrels. I think that's what they are. Hopefully they're not giant rats. And they're just, people are just taking some photos of them. Look, how so cute. Look how cute they look. Oh, there they go. He's running away. He saw Monica coming. And there's two over here having a chat. It's going out for their morning breakfast. So this is a pretty massive life-size, well, not life-size model, but a pretty big. It just shows you how big this pyramid actually was. Starting from here, a lot of this is buried now. And then you can see here, if you can imagine, they've knocked the top off this. If it had kept going, it's one of the largest, is it one of the largest pyramids in Mexico? So it's absolutely huge. It's a shame that they had to take the top off it. And you can see it even goes back further here. It's a massive pyramid. Here are some of the tools they use to hunt and gather, and also these are all found around the pyramid. This here is the god of fire, and these also were found around here. This is even better from this side. And the steps that I want to show you are these ones that I'll show you later, and I've actually walked on these steps before. So before I showed you the volcano, there was actually another volcano here, and they say that this is the sleeping lady. I think that's what they say, but it looks like it's the shape of a lady laying down. And the two volcanoes were lovers, and it, of course, like every other Mexican story, it ended in tragedy. So we just come across this stand, and you would never believe that these are all made with grass, little bits of grass. They look absolutely amazing. You can get bookmarks, pictures. I've just purchased one. And so these are all the dyed grasses. And then this is him making them. And he does them in tiny little pieces. So then it gives it a bit of flexibility, especially with the bookmarks. But you can see here how quick he's at it. And the glue to hold it is like a wax, which is here. So you get sticky wax, and then that keeps that in place on the card. Incredible. And this is the one that I've purchased. So it has the volcano, the pyramid, the church. It has some cactuses and even a guava plant with a lady holding maybe a baby. I am so excited. So part of our ticket to get into that little museum, which was $9 to get into, which is 90 pesos, let you on the grounds of the pyramid. So even though we couldn't go through the tunnel, I can actually show you the real deal from the outside. I thought I was going to have to film this over the fence, so I'm really excited. So let's go check out the pyramid from the outside. So what we're about to look at was pretty much made around 800 to 900 AD. Whew. And it's like an altar where they actually found two bodies and pottery full of things to give to the gods, offerings. And then underneath this, they found more pots actually with remains of children, people. So there was about 8 bodies underneath the 2 that were on top. So pretty dark. Now we're in the middle part, which these would have been the stairs that led right to the top of the pyramid. But just the start of it, because remember it went all the way up, but they knocked half of it down. It's really beautiful. I'm so glad we've got to come and see this again. And this is where a lot of people were slaughtered by the Spanish, because the Spanish kind of made them trust them. They thought they were gods when they first come here with their shiny armor, and they offered them things to say, we want to live in peace. But they were always plotting a plan to get rid of them. Okay, so we're up close and personal now. And one thing you will notice is they must have had very small feet back in the day, because the steps are very small. Now, last time we were here on the other side, you could still walk up. So hopefully that's the same now. So we might go do that in a minute. But yeah, this is the start of the steps here. And yeah, there's this rock over here. I don't know, it hasn't got a sign to say what it actually was for, or this kind of altar kind of thing here either. The last time I come here, I thought they did sacrifices on these, but I could be lying. I don't know. I just remember seeing a sign here once before, and it's not here now. But you can see there's a face carved into this rock. And yeah, and there looks like there was another monument or something here as well. And there's a few more of our little furry friends running around. They're so cute. So here you can actually see where they've dug down to dig all this out to be able to reveal the pyramid. And there's still so much of this underneath there. They haven't even dug out. But you can see how incredible this looks. And all the work that would have gone into it. Right, so I'm going to take you back to a bit of dark history now. So this altar here was when they were low on water, they would sacrifice children to ask for water from the god. What was the god's name?
Tlaloc. Tlaloc.
We'll go with that. And they did find 2 skulls here when they revealed this. So just proof that that's what they did. You can see a guy there working on the side of the pyramid there, cleaning it up. So this here is the side of the pyramid, and this is probably my favorite part about when coming here last time, is you get to actually walk on the steps themselves. Not many places let you still walk on their pyramids, but here you still can. Hopefully they keep it open so people can. And it is so steep. They have ropes on either side to help you pull yourself up. So let's get up there, get us some photos, and check out the view. So now we're a bit closer. You can see here, because originally there was actually another pyramid underneath this, and then this was built on top back in about 450 AD. Yep. Oh, just a little while ago. And you can see this pattern is actually comes from a woven basket made from palm. So you can see that pattern all the way around. All right, so these guys have just gone up, and you can see them kind of slowly coming down, because there's the rope. So let's head over here and see how we go getting up these steep steps. So my foot can fit on one step, but I'm still going to go to the edge because I'm a little bit chicken. And of course they've put, you know, a sign saying if you fall, it's your own bloody fault. So these are these guys coming down, and we're going up. Got the whole place to ourselves, Monica, nearly. Yeah. I really don't want to look down till I'm at the top. Oh, I've been getting vertigo on this trip, so I don't want to be rolling down. And again, I don't know if it's better on the way up or on the way down. But anyway, let me grab my rope and keep heading up. Well, there you go. That's how steep it is. I'm out of breath. Monica's stuff too. But we did it. This is, as I'm out of breath, the view from up here. So they have a large market, and the exit to get out of here is over here. So you can check out the market before you leave. I can't believe how out of breath I am. And there's a whole heap of beautiful churches in the old city. So we might check some of them out later. But now we need to get to the bottom. So there goes Monica, carefully. Here goes me. Oh God, I'm getting vertigo. Oh, I hate this. God, I thought climbing up the rock was hard, but this is so steep. Oh, I feel sick. Even halfway, and I'm getting terrible vertigo. But oh, it's so awesome, but it is so awesome. You just don't want to miss this. And I'll just turn around. This is the other side. Look how cool this is. Like I said, I can't believe you get to walk up these steps that people walked up before us so long ago. It's awesome. Wondering if I have to use my travel insurance? No, I don't. I am down and I'm safe. Yes. How awesome is this? So we've just walked out from here, and over here we've got the market, so we're just going to go have a look at some of the shops. This guy's dressed up in some traditional clothing. You can get photos with him. And this here, last time we were here, this pole here, they had 4 guys climb up the top, and then they came down slowly as they played their instruments, and it was absolutely incredible. So definitely check that out on my older episodes of Mexico. I don't know how Monica spotted this, but check out this spider. Ooh, we just got a photo of it. It looks so scary, and look at the colors. It's like bright yellow. Oh, all right, go take your photo, Monica. See how close you can get. Go on, get close, get close. It's gonna jump on you. No. It's gonna jump on you. So we've done a bit of shopping, couldn't help ourselves, and Monica is busy buying something also right now. But yeah, there's heaps of shops. If you keep going along, there's the market goes all the way along here. They do have places where you can buy drinks and some food. So they've got pretty much everything. You can spend half a day here, but we're gonna move on now to somewhere else. So we've just arrived, we've travelled right across the other side of the city, and we're about to walk through an aqueduct. Now, we had been to another town where it was above ground, this is underground, and we're about to walk through this tunnel, so we'll go see what it's like. Now we're through that first little bit, we're actually now in the aqueduct itself. I don't even know how to say that properly, but anyway. And this is where the water actually went through and gave the city its water. So I'm just going to turn around and show you the view. This one is 150 meters long. There is a longer one, but that's closed at the moment. So, and as you go along, they do have displays that you can look at different things. Here is one of the places where the Ninja Turtles used to come down, and I'm joking. This is coming into the actual water duct itself. You can climb down. Well, we're not meant to go on there. And then they've got a sign here saying don't touch the walls as you go through this part, and then you can see all the brickwork on the roof. It's really interesting. And the temperature, very cool. And like Monica was saying, it would be an ideal place to store wine. Unfortunately, we haven't found a bottle yet. You never know. All right, don't know if this is the end or if it's going to keep going, but we'll soon find out. Let's go through here. The end. Oh, the end. All right, we're coming towards the end. Have the tunnel there, and then you've got this whole heap of beautiful artwork. Look at this. And then over here, a fountain. So cool. Now we're back in our taxi that we've hired for the day, and we're heading to another spot. So we've just rocked up to Fort de Oroleto. I really probably said that wrong. It is an 18th century fortress and one of the sites where the famous Battle of Twyla was fought. This battle, which took place on the 5th of May 1862, marked the greatest victory of Mexico's over the invasion of the French army. In fact, it is celebrated every year with a festival of Cinco de Mayo, often mistaken for Mexico's Independence Day. There was so much to look at, like old maps, flags, paintings, weaponry, and even the armour that the French wore. So if you're a history buff, this is definitely a place to come visit, and make sure you got plenty of time because there's lots to read. So here you can see how thick these walls were to protect the army that was staying here. Look at that. Now that is thick. And also they had cutouts where the cannons went. They've got one here to show you. And why they were defending themselves here, if they ever did, they had plenty of nice views. So now we are right at the top of the park, and we'll come to their Shrine of Remembrance. It's absolutely beautiful. Also do have a fair few museums around here that you can check out also. So now we're still in the same park, and we've rocked up to the planetarium, and there's galleries here, there's things to look at, there's some food vans and things. But the reason why we're here is to see if we can get up here, and it will take us across and give us some amazing views of the city. Got our tickets, now we're about to go up this lift that's going to take us right to the top, and then we're going to go across on, I still haven't worked out what they're actually called, I forget. Well, we're definitely up high. This is our carriage to take us, and wow, look at this view already that we've got. That's that big Mexican flag I filmed before, and the fort was over here somewhere. Oh, look at it. This is so amazing. I'm definitely going to have to get a photo up here. Right, so we're in our carriage here, and this is the view you get from up here. So let's go down and see the view. Well, you know it's a good ride when you got Kylie Minogue playing in the background, don't you?
It means los girls in Spanish.
So we've made it to the other side and haven't fallen. So even when you get off, you still get some amazing views. Look at this church down here. How amazing is that? And so you can take your time going down. And then they do have some souvenirs here that you can purchase. The ride's over and we've got our taxi driver, and there's down the bottom. You can get a return ticket, but we decided to keep going and get more out of the day. We'll get into drive and meet us at the other end. There's our taxis. Let's get in and keep going. Have been dropped off at Sapos, which means toad in Spanish. And this is the Valley of the Toads, is that right? Valley of the Toads. It doesn't look too toady to me. It looks quite nice, actually. Look at this beautiful building in the background. Anyway, we are looking for something to eat, something to drink, and we might do a little bit of shopping. We've decided to have something to eat and drink here. Looks like a pretty cool place, and there's some really good shops around here. Look how gorgeous this street looks. But we've got the menu now. Now they specialise in hamburgers of all things. But we've decided we might go for some nachos, some wings and some chips to share. But they had heaps of selections. So these are their, this is what took my fancy the first time. Hot dogs, look at the salami on there. Oh, or pepperoni, wherever you're from, you might call it something different. But yeah, pretty good menu, I like it. Heading to the bathroom, but I was just checking out some of the art they've got in here. It's pretty cool building. And they've even got Madonna here. Wow, we might have made a mistake ordering 3 things, but these are fully loaded. They've even got steak on it. Look at these. These look so good. They're going to go well with this beer. Food there was good. I'm full as a boot. Now we're going to go for a bit of a walk and try to walk some of this off. Like a lot of places I visited in Mexico, the streets were just so bright and colourful. You'd turn a corner and someone would be playing live music. I loved walking into some of these old buildings, sometimes not even knowing what was inside. But this one had little shops all set up. And besides the shops being interesting, the actual building itself, being inside it, looking up the old stairwell and being in their courtyard, it just was stunning. Then we came across the Cathedral of Puebla. This was huge, and it was right in the middle of the old city, and you could go inside. Definitely worth the look. Now, I'm not a religious person, but you can go inside these churches and you'll be blown away by how they're decorated and the size inside. It's just absolutely huge and beautiful in its own way. I could have spent all day looking around this city, but we were starting to get a little bit tired. And our taxi driver was waiting, so we thought we were a bit thirsty. We've ended up on a rooftop bar, just having one drink before we head out of here. Walking out of the restaurant that we're just in having a wine and come across this building. How nice is it? Then we're back in the taxi, heading it back to where we're staying. We ran into this guy who was a chemist mascot. How funny was he? And we just watched the sun go down and we headed to bed for an early night. So this morning we've had breakfast and we're about to head out to the shops just for something to do, because we've got a lunch on at 2 o'clock today. So we thought we'll just get out for a little bit. Where we're staying, a lot of the houses have decorated their houses ready for Halloween. So on the way out, if I see any more houses like this, I'll show you. They've got a really cool decal of witches. How cool is that? And at night when the light's on, it looks even better. So, all right, well, let's head out for the day. While we wait for our taxi, we're just walking around checking out some of the displays. It is a gated community, so to get into where we're staying, you have to go through this gate, and so many. So you feel quite secure here. But they've actually done a cocoa display. I'm so excited outside here. So let's have a look at it. How cool is it? And they've even got a backdrop over here. How cool is this? And then they got all the traditional flowers for the Day of the Dead. They're gorgeous. They look so good. And then this is the middle, and then on the other side they've got this guy that looks absolutely scary. Look at him. Oh my lord. And then all these ones, and then they got this one that you can walk through the gates. Woo! Every single gated community around here has their own display, so it's like a bit of a competition. So we're just being dropped off in Padian, I think that's how you say it, and that is in the historic centre. So you've got all these beautiful old buildings again. So we're just going to go for a walk around and check it all out and have a bit of a shop. Now everyone knows I'm a bit of an angel, but today I've decided to get my wings out. No, I'm only joking. They've got this here you can get a photo with. This is actually known to be the City of Angels. The reason being is because it has so many different churches. Mind you, I think every town or city in Mexico has heaps and heaps of churches, but they reckon this one's got the most. So that's why they call it City of Angels. Absolutely loving the look of this building. Look how pretty it is. And then just over here, they've got this, I've just got a photo. It's got a whole heap of painted Lele dolls. So I've brought 2 of these on my trip, one for a friend who asked me to get her one, and also myself one. But they've got a whole heap of them around. And this one's got the Day of the Dead mask on. So it's quite cute. So as you can see, this whole place, it's like a big market, but it's like a permanent market, not like little tables set up, but they've actually got little buildings built all the way along that you can check out all the shops. So there's been some really nice artwork here. So if you're after a nice piece of artwork, definitely a good place to come. But we're gonna keep investigating and see what our stuff there is here. If you need to tell your taxi driver where you wanna go, this is where you wanna stay. And they will bring you to here to check out all the different shops. Like I was saying before, you've got a church here, and then you keep going up and you've got another church up there. So this everywhere. But now we've made it back to where we were yesterday. It's so beautiful. They've got a whole heap more stalls in this walkway where we walked yesterday. So Monica's just checking out some stuff that's been woven by grass, with grass, and they make these tiny little figurines. They're so cute. We just keep walking and we keep finding more and more and more and more shops. It's just endless. Some are like brick and brack, you know, just people bringing down their secondhand stuff, and then some are, you know, things for tourism and stuff that you can buy, gifts and stuff. But yeah, it just keeps going on. Monica just buying more stuff off a random person. She likes to do this. Supporting the locals. So here we have another church, and coming out of it is a lot of kids who have just done their first communion. So we're back to where we were yesterday in the centre of town, I'd call it, where the big church is, and we're stopping for a quick drink and to use the bathroom. So even though they're giving us food menu, we got lunch at 2 o'clock, so we won't be having food. So Monica got herself a pina colada, and I got myself a, what are they called, Monica? Margarita. Cheers. Absolute. So they gave us these. You get these for free. They normally bring something out for you if you're sitting down. And of course, everything has to have something hot on it. So just a bit of this sauce, add a bit of that, and it tastes quite nice. Now we're just heading back home for our lunch. And I've just spotted a guy with a whole heap of balloons. I'm surprised he's not taking off. We're trying to get back to the taxi, but there's all protests happening, so there's blocked off all the roads, so he can't get to us. So we've been walking for about half an hour now, trying to get the hell out of here. Now that was an episode trying to get home when they had every single street cut off in the city, trying to get to our taxi. Oh, it was exhausting, but we've got back. We've had our lunch with the family. It was amazing. And now we're gonna have a bit of vino before going out and seeing some of the more displays for Halloween in the area. All right, so we're back out on our walk. I'm so excited. Everything's lit up and it just looks amazing. This is what, oh my God, my hair. This is what I've been looking forward to. And they've added a few extra additions, including some of the big dream, like, oh, not dream. These are big characters that take you through to the afterlife. They help guide you through to the afterlife. They're so cool. Let's go have a look. So we've got this one here. How awesome does that look? And then we've got the dog. He looks so cool. And then over here, hopefully I don't get run over. We've got this one. This is the biggest one of all. Look how huge it is. I need to come back in the morning and get a photo of this. Looks so cool. It's massive. So this is another area, and this one has a big spider. So we're at the next gate, and this one has got a bit of a magnificent feel to it. It's got the Mickey Mouse. It's got the Queen there looking into the mirror. So each area has its own name. And this one caught my eye today when I was driving past it. They have a Nightmare Before Christmas. Look, there he is. There's Jack. And then we have the pumpkin patch with the famous illustrations in the background. And then we got his girlfriend. How awesome is this? And then over here we have different characters from the movie. Here we go, here's some more. We've even got, how awesome is this? Oh, I think this might be the best one. Now this one looks really impressive, but they haven't got any light on them, so you can still see them. It looks pretty cool. He's all dressed up, ready to go out. And then she's got her Day of the Dead dress on. I had to record this just because Adam would really appreciate this. Dogs on lead, and make sure you take a poo bag. How awesome is that? Okay, this one, we've got a guy walking his dog. All right, so we're back to where we're staying, and next door have decorated their house also. Look at this, they got like spiders and pumpkins, and we're trying not to panic right now, but the volcano, which is not too far away from here that you've seen in the video so far, is starting to erupt a bit today. Just a little. And yeah, when do we leave, Monica?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay, good. That's good. Woo! We're just celebrating Mexico getting its first goal. What do we think? Woo! Yay! So this was May this year?
This year.
Oh, wow. And they were sweeping out the front, weren't they?
Yeah,
from all the ash. So we might be sweeping tomorrow. Wow, that looks really aggressive. Are we going to be okay?
That's how active it was just 6 months ago.
Oh, look at all the red.
Yeah.
The lava. Oh my God. 2 minutes to go. Woo! Yay! Oh, we're so excited.
¡Que grite ¡Viva México!
Yeah, ¡Viva Mexico! We've got 15 seconds left of the game, and we're really excited, aren't we? Go Mexico!
¡Vamos, México!
Yes! Woo! We won! Over here! Woo! After the soccer results were great, now they've got news. This is actually where we're staying right now, and this is on the news. So we're being told to stay indoors and fill up bottles of water. No, I ain't joking. We're just, it's just one of those watch and what is it? Watch and act. And hopefully we'll be okay. But how amazing is this footage? Oh my God. I better pack my bag just in case. And this is all the soot on the cars. So this is what happens when it erupts. Soot goes over everything. So now there's warning that we should close doors, windows, don't leave food out, and we need to wear masks. Alright, so after a very fun night, we are up, I'm ready. Now we're about to head out for another adventure today. I don't quite know exactly where we're going, but I know I might be trying a traditional food from this area. So let's go check that out now. And also I should say the whole situation with the volcano has calmed down for now, but if I hear any other news, I'll let you know. So we're heading back out on our taxi today, and we're actually driving closer to the actual volcano. But you can't see the top of it because of the clouds. I'll show you now. So we've just arrived to where we're going to be having lunch today, just through these doors. We're going to see how they make it, we're going to be tasting it, and we're even going to get some live music. All right, so we just got our meal, and this is a lamb, like a lamb broth. So, and then we're just going to add a few bits and pieces to it, and it's got these chickpeas inside, and you can smell it. It smells absolutely beautiful. Try into us. This is the lamb leg.
It's just the tendon.
The tendons.
With
yeah.
some meat.
It looks good. It smells good. Well, it doesn't look good. It looks terrible. But we're going to give it a go with our soup. And I've added some more onion as well. And this is been cooking for 8 hours?
Yeah.
12 hours underground. And look how amazing that looks. And what are those leaves?
Banana leaves.
They're banana leaves, okay. So I've added all my meat. Now I'm going to give this a go. Let's see what this tastes like. Really good. So this little guy is called sope, and it's just pretty much corn with cheese on top, and then I've added some chili. There's a whole heap there. So So I'm gonna give one of these a go. All right, so now I'm trying this little guy. See what it's like. It's nice. Not heaps of flavour, but good to go along with the soup. Because the soup is very salty. Cheers. So we just found out this is not banana leaf. It is like a cacti plant that they use the leaf to wrap it in and cook it. But how good does that look? And I've just taken some from here and did add into my soup as well, so you can have it like this. And it's all been quite tasty. So this is the plant here. I just looked it up for me. So they wrap it in these leaves. Very good. So this is the actual soup that we're eating. And this is where they make it. How awesome is this? You see the kitchen? And these are all the leaves. So they keep them in there when they're heating them up. They're heating them up on here. This is all hot. And you can see all the fresh meat. Look at all that meat. So much. And over here they're making the tortillas. They got the press, so they roll the dough, they put it in, press down, then straight onto there to cook. And then some of them are getting filled up, and others are just to be eaten. Look at that. So we just arrived to Monica's cousin's school. So she has a school. She has 150 school students. It's a school that they teach kids more hands-on rather than the norm. And so where I'm standing right now is in a garden. They've put all in veggies that they're going to be growing, and also they have roosters, and so they've got a lot of activities they can do where they're just things are hands-on and they're learning, including, look, they've got a pizza oven and they've got a really nice indoor area where they can eat some of these foods once they're growing. Their tomatoes are coming through. Look at this. How good does this look? So one of the jobs of the students is to take care of these roosters and chickens and the rest of it. And they do collect the eggs on a daily basis and sell them to the local people. It's a Sunday, so the children aren't here. So we've got full, we can walk all the way around the school and check it all out. This is the indoor area. I absolutely love this table. Look at this, gorgeous. And they've got their firewood in the wall, and they've got another indoor, because what if one wasn't enough, another pizza oven. And then they've got some stuff on the walls, some antique-y stuff. This looks very familiar. And the last time I was here, I actually went to a wrestling match. So yeah, and then they've got a whole kitchen set up over here so they can cook some of the food that they have grown in the garden. Also, it looks like they've got another teaching area here because they've got their whiteboard there. So they can learn here around the table. And then they've got another clear area so they can do some soccer or play some games. So like every other place in Mexico, there's big walls protecting this joint. And now we're about to go through the front gate into another part of the school, I think. I love the front of this. It's so nice, and that's where we drove through, and now across the road is the actual school itself. All right, now we're heading into the school. Wow, looks amazing. I want to go to a school like this. Look how gorgeous it is. It's like a resort. The place looks incredible. None of our schools look like this back at home. So here is the English class. This is where I can teach, maybe. And everything's welcome. So they've got the alphabet. And so yeah, you can come in here and learn your English. We've seen part of the top of the school where all the classes are. And then we're going to go down a bit further. Now check this out. This is their garden. How beautiful is it? And they've got flowing water. And then it just looks over a real magical garden. And it goes on. There's even more down the back. Woo. So now we're in ages 3 to 5. And you can see over here, let's see if we can find the Australian flag. Oh, I don't think it's here. No? Oh, no. Uh-oh. Yeah, you have to tell the teacher she needs Australian flag. And then they've all got kitchens in them. They've all got bathrooms, all the rooms, and plenty of activities and things to learn with. What's a school without a music room? So we've got the music instruments here. So, oh wait, wrong way, one way. And then also they got a mirror so you can have a bit of a dance if you want to. Oh, who let me loose in this school? This would have to be the cutest room of all. So this is for what age? 0 to 1 to 3. 1 to 3. And check this out. Do I look huge? It's a little baby kitchen. It is so cute. And all the little chairs. As much as you probably think this is a plaything, this is actually not. It's a real kitchen because they teach the kids. This is the whole idea of this school. They teach them how to cook, how to clean. They feed themselves even at this young age, and they give them skills that they might not learn at home. Going up to the older kids' school. This is 15. 12 to 15, and underneath this building, they've actually, look at this massive basketball court, soccer court, whatever you want to call it. Looks pretty cool. They've got the play equipment here, and there's still so much to see. All right, let's go up. You got the bathrooms, and then here, it's kind of like a lecture area. The teacher might stand here talking to the students. I'll sit around here and all along the back seats. All right, now we're in the lab. So we're going to learn about science. Check out this. One of the students must have made this. It looks so cool. How cool is that? And then over here, we have some different bits of equipment they learned to do science with. And then over here, they've started to grow their own plants. Hydro, I think they call it, what is it? Hydro, what is it? Hydro something?
Hydroponics, but I'm not sure.
Hydroponics.
Hydroponics.
Yes. And then you can see the water running through into here. This one out. This one's nearly done. Could have that for lunch. We've just arrived to Amparo. It's a museum. We're here to, museum, art gallery. So we're going to go check everything out. So when you first walk in, you walk into the most modern room. It's unbelievable. And then the next room you walk into is this. How gorgeous. And look at these tiles. So stunning. Such a great opportunity photo. And then they've got this water fountain here. But anyway, let's go in and see what else we can check out inside. So this is showing the different items they put with the body when they pass away to guide them in, to help them go into the next life. And the reason for the dog, which I thought was really cute because we're such a dog channel, is because you'll be going on travels. That dog will guide you through and help you on your journeys. So the other day when we went to the pyramid, we walked out near the market. This is that pole that I was talking about, and this is what they used to do. And they'd start from the top and slowly unravel all the way down to the bottom while they played their instruments. So here we've got another fire pit. You can pop your fire in there. And then this one is actually made of clay, but supposedly it's saying it's meant to be a headpiece. Looks really interesting, but I can't imagine balancing that on your head. This one here, it's a bit nudie-rooty. We need to probably cover up the bits to show you. No, joking. This one here has actually got a creepy story to it, so it wasn't my funny thing. So this is a priest. It represents a priest, and when they used to sacrifice people, the priest, specialised priest, would skin them from their knees up to their head, and then the priest would wear that skin. Once a person was dead, they'd skin them, sacrifice, killed, take the skin off, and then he'd wear it for like 2 days, and then the skin was put into a cave. But yeah, you just wear it around like a dressing gown. Before they had Playboy, they had this. These all represent nudity, so I'll show you some of them up close and you'll understand what I'm saying. He's like, hey, look at me in my birthday suit. And then we've got some down here. A few different types. This guy looks like he's having a good time. So here you've got the big carving that represents the corn, which is a big part of the Mexican culture. Now we've come to the more modern art. So we're just checking out these very weird creations, but yeah, not quite sure what they're meant to represent, but very interesting. So far we've seen 2 other courtyards. This is the 3rd one, and they've all been different and they all look spectacular. I mean, look at this, how gorgeous. Well, there you have it. That was the art gallery, old and new. Really good place, and if you come on a Sunday like we did, it's for free. Back into the middle, and there is so many performances going on today. There's been the clowns and people dressed up you can get photos with. There've been acrobats and stuff. So a whole heap of different acts. So if you get bored, you can always come to the middle and be entertained. But it has hit that time of the day where I think we need a drink. So today's drink has been sponsored by, no, I'm joking. We stopped here at the Polfi and was getting a cocktail. This one definitely looks a bit more fancier than yesterday's. So we'll give it a go and see if it's even better. Salute. And this is our freebie today. Some corn and it's like a chip kind of thing, and then they've put some hot chili sauce on it. So I filmed this building yesterday, which is right in the middle of town, and we're about to go in there. They're meant to have dances, and it's a really nice building, so we'll go in and have a look. So we've gotten lucky. They're here doing traditional dances from all different states. I really don't know how they keep the bottle on top of their head without it falling. Our way back home towards the taxi where he's going to pick us up. It's starting to get dark now, so the lights are starting to come on. The markets are still going. They go late into the night, so, and they're burning incense. It smells really, really cool, and I'm just loving looking at all the different things. You always find different things You think you've seen it all, and then you find something new. It's crazy. Never seen so many leles in one space. So many. So we're back now, and for a bit of a change from the Mexican food, we're trying, well, technically we can call it Mexican pizza because it is in Mexico. And we just tasted one, it was quite nice. Of course we have to add chili to it, but let's check out the other one now. So this is Mexican pizza. It looks hot, 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 hot. It's got a whole heap of, what are they called? Jalapenos. So we've come out for our last walk before we leave this place, and we thought we'd come see all the Halloween decorations during the day. And I've just noticed this one. It's got a little bit of a thing here you can press, and it plays Jack's music. And but yeah, we just wanted to get some photos during the day because the photos weren't as good at night with these displays, and it looks so cool. We thought the display here was all finished, but no, they've gone and brought more of the traditional flowers. They've even got spiders attached to the boom gate. Well guys, I hope you liked that little bit of a taste of Mexico, and the rest of the Mexico trip I'll be feeding in over the next few months, so you'll still get your van life kicks. All right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed, like I said, a taste of Mexico. We will see you Sunday at 5 p.m. and thank you so much for watching.